Hello, my name is John Legend, and I'm the editor-in-chief of Clique today.
'Cause all of me loves all of you. I don't care if this turns into a riot. I know it'll kill me when it's over. I don't wanna think about it. I just wanna love you now. Oh, yeah. Love you now.
When it comes to movies, Moonlight.
Who is you, Sharon?
For a long time, try not to remember. Try to forget all those times.
That beat out La La Land for Best Picture, very infamously.
La La Land.
There's a mistake. This is not a joke. Moonlight, Best Picture.
That showed us in a very human moment that none of us were prepared for, and I think everyone carried themselves with honor and dignity. I'm happy for them. It was such a powerful film experience, beautifully shot, great storytelling. Well, I think one of the more powerful scenes is when Mahershala is holding the young boy in the water and teaching him how to swim.
You ready to swim?
All of it, I think, was dealing with different expressions of black masculinity, some expressions that you don't normally see in film. And I think it was a powerful way to show that and do it in a way that felt really authentic and honest and moving. One of my other favorite films to click on of this past year was Arrival.
I need everybody working on this.
I feel like everything that happens comes down to the two of us.
I know what it is.
What does it say?
Offer weapon.
I'm not always into kind of space movies or sci-fi movies, but I loved the emotion of the film, the idea of communication. I thought it was beautifully acted by Amy Adams, and that was another one of my favorite films from last year.
Do trust me.
If you're in the mood for comedy, I think Coming to America is great.
I want to tear you apart. And your friend, too.
When Harry Met Sally.
Yes! Oh! 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 Oh, God. Oh.
I do like Woody Allen.
Howard's a two-time Academy Award winner.
Wow, congratulations.
Thank you. You've never heard of me. I'm a writer.
Welcome to Hollywood.
I don't like some things about Woody Allen, but I think he has made some great films.
Love you now.
Current artists, I love Frank Ocean.
My guy pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. I see both sides like Chanel, see on both sides like Chanel.
The last album I listened to a lot was the Anderson .Paak album, Malibu.
I never come down, never come down. Let me get down. Come on, you never come down. No, let me get down.
You know, I wrote with a girl named Julia Michaels.
Issues, but you got them too. So give them all to me, and I'll give mine to you. Bask in the glory of all our problems.
She wrote with me on a couple songs on my album. She has a new single out, and I think she has a new album coming. And I'm looking forward to that. I think that could be interesting.
And one of them is How Bad I Need Ya.
I love Nina Simone, and one of my favorite songs that she's ever performed was I Love You, Porgy.
I love you, Porgy. Don't let him take me.
Every time I hear it, I just feel like super emotional, and it's such a beautiful song. I'll always love that song. Got to Give It Up by Marvin Gaye is one of my favorites. That's always my go-to song to get ready to go out or to like start a party. If I'm having a house party, just kind of get things warmed up. I think that song is perfect. Stevie Wonder, there's so many songs of his that I love. One of my favorite albums is Talking Book.
You are the sunshine of my life. Yes, you are. That's why I'll always be around.
That whole era, though, of his work from like the late 60s through the early 70s was some of the best music that's ever been created by one artist.
Ooh, very superstitious. Wash your face and hands.
All of the great artists that I look up to who have made a huge impact on the world through their music, but also through their activism.
All I'm trying to do all the time is just to open people up so they can feel themselves and let themselves be open to somebody else.
I look at all of them as heroes. I think about them when I think about the kind of impact that I want to make as an artist. I was part of a film that was really beautiful. It's called La La Land.
I'll admit I was a little curt.
Curt?
Okay, I was an asshole. You don't have a break coming up, do you?
I'm off in 10 minutes.
I'm really proud to be part of it, and I really do think it was one of the best films of the year. It's musical.
And though you looked so cute in your polyester suit,
It's wool.
you're right, I'd never fall for you at all.
A film about dreams and creativity and love, and how sometimes love and your passion for your career don't always coincide. It's beautifully directed, beautifully shot. I had a lot of good memories with La La Land. I think writing the song Start a Fire.
I don't know what your name is, but I like it. I've been thinking about some things I want to try. I don't know what you came to do, but I want to do it with you. And I just know I feel so good tonight.
And really having my first speaking roles in a film, both of those experiences were really powerful. My favorite scene that I was a part of was the scene where I kind of give Ryan Gosling's character, Sebastian, a speech.
How are you going to be a revolutionary if you're such a traditionalist? You're holding on to the past, but jazz is about the future.
His job as a musician isn't just to try to recreate music that's been made before, but to do something new. And I really did believe that the message of that speech was good. And it was improvised. We started out doing what was in the script, but then Damien Chazelle asked me to just speak from the heart and tell him what I thought. It's me talking in character, though, without the script. The edit that he ended up keeping was the one that I improvised, so it's cool to watch that. So I would advise you, if you haven't clicked on it yet, click on La La Land. I watch a lot of like TV series. I really love The Americans.
You want to betray our country?
Well, after everything we've done, I don't think it's such a betrayal.
Defecting to America?
America's not so bad. What's happening?
The president's been shot.
Is that what you care about?
No, I care about everything.
Not the motherland.
I do, but our family comes first.
About Russian spies living in America back in the 1980s. It stars Kerry Russell and Matthew Rhys. They're husband and wife in real life, and they play husband and wife on this show. It's a really good show.
This isn't an easy life we've chosen, but there's no way to get through it without the truth.
I really love Underground.
I've been a slave all my life, waiting to die, to live, for a miracle. But I'm done waiting.
20 years. I've been the master of this plantation, and I've not had one runaway.
Which is a show that I'm a producer of. So I'm biased, and I'm promoting it right now, but I think you should watch it. It's about the Underground Railroad, slaves escaping to freedom back in the mid-1800s.
I own you!
We have to go, yeah.
Just because we might know the way don't mean that we're going to get there. It's over 600 miles.
Another TV series I love is Atlanta.
If we do this right, your kids can live good. My kids can live good.
He's written a really brilliant comedic show about, struggling in Atlanta. I love that show. A lot of the books I read are nonfiction. They're about what's going on in the world and how to think about it, how to process it. I'll recommend Toni Morrison. She's from Ohio, just like me. She's a great author, one of the greatest American authors ever, really. She wrote many great books. One of my favorites is The Bluest Eye. I read that at university and wrote some of my favorite papers about it. Oh, in the book, the young girl is a black girl. She has a doll of a blonde, blue-eyed girl. And in so much of popular culture and society, the look of the blonde, blue-eyed girl is what's idealized. And when you're the opposite of that, you feel very excluded from that. And the book kind of deals with what that feels like. One of my favorite writers is a guy named Ta-Nehisi Coates. His latest book is called Between the World and Me. There's a letter actually written to his son, and it's about being a black man in America and what that has meant over the years, what his hopes are for surviving that and making it better. For my daughter, the first thing I wrote to her was a song called Right By You.
Can you choose to lead if no one follows? And if we fail today, must you tomorrow? Sanctify your answer, not your prayer. Oh, and I will be there.
It's always an interesting idea of when you bring up race to your kids. And racism is a real thing that people deal with. Even if race is kind of a social construct that's not really based in a lot of science, the way people experience it is very real. And the way it's played out in society is very real. What's interesting about my daughter is that she'll grow up as a mixed race person in America. And she'll also travel around the world, and I think she'll live a very international life as well. It'll be interesting thinking about what race will mean to her growing up in the 21st century.
Yeah, I will be